Welcome to Gray Overload. I'm Anthony. I'm going to be doing a review of the PowerA MOGA mobile gaming clip for Xbox. So I purchased the PowerA MOGA mobile gaming clip for Xbox about a month ago, and you can kind of see here I got the controller in it, and this is what the box it comes in. I did do an unboxing of this, so just a quick little look at it. And this clip, just going over it, the box again of what it kind of has on here. It says it fits up to 3.12-inch phones or 79 millimeters. I did cut out a piece of cardboard. Somebody had a question on my previous video if it fits at like an 81 millimeter. I think it could squeeze in there. It's just if you have a return policy on it, definitely take advantage of it if this is something that you're looking at and is at the top of your list. I don't have another one of these clips to compare to, but overall it is a great clip. So it's compatible with the it says it fits all Xbox wireless controllers. So you see here it does fit in there quite snugly, and you can get the connection button and everything. So yeah, I'll show you actually how it comes out here in a little bit. I've been playing with this quite a bit for a while. Then it does have dual locking articulation points, and it also has, the expandable grip. So it's got quite a few things. So this grip right here, if you can kind of see that, it's actually got, where the phone kind of fits in, and it kind of can expand. It does snap back, and you see here where I got it locked, it's got a little bit of flex, and these 2 points do articulate. So this is kind of the way I have it up. Both sides unscrew, and then they rescrew in. One thing that I wish was a little bit better was it seems like they got metal here, and they got metal on the inside. So actually I thought one of these was plastic, but I'm mistaken. But it goes in and it's metal to metal, so it actually holds quite nicely, and that works well. I have the OnePlus 6T here, and it actually fits in. Before I had a pop socket on it. I do not have the pop socket at all anymore, and so if you see here, it fits in and it holds. You can kind of see where it fits in the grip of that rubberized grip, and these are rubber, so the pads on either side are rubber, so it kind of holds it, so you don't have to worry. The springs are tight enough, and it doesn't really like fall out at all. So it actually works pretty well. The weight distribution, you do have to mess with the articulations to kind of get it to distribute the weight well, and so that you can kind of feel like, okay, this is the way I'm either like, sometimes I lay in bed and just play, or I'm sitting up. A lot of times it has been in bed right before I go to sleep. I'm like, oh, I want to play a little bit of a game, put on, a movie and play a little bit of game with a movie in the background. Works out well for me. But this clip took a little time to get in a situation where I was felt comfortable for it to work in that scenario. One thing I did want to do is, because when you press the Xbox button, it glows like super bright white. I wish that there was a way to actually turn that down, Microsoft. So, because otherwise, like if you're in a dark room and you have just a movie on, or if you're just playing a game and you don't have your phone, like I have it set up now where the phone blocks it from my view, because otherwise it is bright and you do not want to have that around. So, that's one thing. To take the clip out is you just pull this back and it unsnaps. So this is actually the clip. The clip itself this is going to be the heaviest part basically to it. So it kind of wants to flip forward, but then it's got little grips here that fit right into the connection down here. So it actually works out really well. So you just go in like this, kind of make sure it's kind of aligned with the Xbox button in the center, and it snaps in, and there you go. So really easy to set up. It does have the Xbox. This is for Xbox. I'm sure other ones are coming out for at least Xbox and other streaming services that are coming out, right? We already have Stadia out there, and now we have, the Xbox streaming. I've been using a lot of my Xbox and also the Xbox streaming stuff from the cloud, so xCloud and stuff, which has been actually pretty impressive. I'll do something on the xCloud as well. I personally like the game on a machine much better. But if I want to throw a movie on or something in bed, this is actually a great solution to kind of actually catch up on some of those games I haven't played in a while and that are on the Xbox. And I can turn my console on remotely, which is great, and play off the Xbox there. So I think there needs to be even more of that for like PC gaming and stuff like that. Microsoft should just enable that. But overall, with the clip itself, if you're looking for a clip to throw your phone in, like I said, I got the 6T, and it can. So this is the 6T, and if it, I put it in there, and this is with a case. I still have, a third of an inch still to go or so. But it grips quite well. It's spring loaded, and so far using it a month and using it quite a bit, it wiggles a little bit there. But overall, it's a great clip. Seriously, if you're looking for a clip and you want to try one out, it's $15 at the Microsoft Store right now. I'm looking at it here on the U.S. Microsoft Store, and it works great. It's definitely a product I recommend if you just want to use your phone for gaming, especially in my scenario where it's not your major gaming area that you want to go to. Maybe if it is, this would be still a great thing. I just don't see the cloud gaming as a one-stop solution yet. I've had problems with it, that's why, right? So my problems do not to say, okay, I don't need any of my desktop or my Xbox anymore. It's more of, this is a solution for me, especially on a local network here. It works great, much better than going all the way to the cloud. That this clip actually enabled me to actually now start playing a little bit more games and having a little bit more time where, before I would have to go downstairs to get to my desktop or get to my Xbox, where now I can just be upstairs with the rest of the family. Once all the family gets together, I'm just kind of like, okay, I want to shut down, just relax a little bit, throw on a movie, and I can pick up a game where I left off. This clip makes it a lot easier and a lot more possible to do that. You can do it with just the Xbox controller and your phone. However, having the clip and having it right there, so as you move your hands or whatever else, it works great. And you don't have to, you don't actually bump your phone off the bed or something like that. It's literally in your hands. It doesn't fall out. The clip seems to work great. I have not had a problem with it since I've had it, and I've used it quite a bit. I've played, everyone went to bed early, and I just was like, okay, new baby in the house and everything else, right? New year and stuff. I was like, I'll go through and play a little bit of games. So I spent a few hours with it, and it worked great. So, yeah, definitely, if you're looking at it, and especially if you're worried about your phone being too big, I think they did the 79 millimeters just to be sure. But if it's a little bit bigger, you might be able to get by. You might be able to even put your phone on a slight angle. These are rubber grips. Depending upon what you're doing with it, it should work. So I wouldn't go too much past 79 millimeters, but there might be a little bit of play there. That's one thing that maybe they could do even better, is having it a little bit bigger. They might have to do something with the structure of this, because it is plastic overall. But other than that, it's highly recommended for me. I would definitely do it. It hasn't broke yet. If it breaks, I'll do another video saying I take this back. But overall, it works great. And for $15, I figured it's a supplementary thing. I already had the phone. I already had the Xbox controller. So another $15 in that was just it's an additional cost to help supplement what I already do with gaming around there. And I don't play that much games. So with that, I do want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for taking the time to help support Gray Overload and helping this channel grow. If you guys buy this clip, let me know what you guys think of this clip and what you would like to see improvement on it. I actually like it for what it is. And yeah, I don't know if there really needs to be that much of an improvement for what I do with it. Now, somebody may do something a little bit different than that and have a different need. I'd love to hear that as well. And I do want to thank you for your support, as well as finally we got the baby home. So the baby's been home for about a week. So sorry I didn't get a video out. It's a little bit of life adjustment. So with all the other kids and everything else, but she's doing well. So I want to thank you for your support for that as well. And until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.